problem statement is like outpatient clinic often manages many patients with chronic conditions such as type 2 diabetes, hypertension, heart failure, COPD, CKPD, anemia, depression, asthma, and many more. These patients require regular monitoring, medication review, lab follow-up, and timely clinical intervention. However, in real-world care coordination, several problems commonly occurs. Patients miss scheduled follow-up appointment. High-risk patients are not always identified easily. Lab tests are vitals may worsen between visits. Care teams manually review large patient lists. Follow-up prioritization can be inconsistent. Patient outreach may be delayed. For chronic disease management, delayed follow-up can lead to preventable complication, avoidable emergency visits, and increased burden on healthcare staff. This project asks, can an agent help care team identify the right patient at the right time and recommend or trigger the right follow-up action? So the next question is, why agent? This problem requires more than a chatbot. The system must decide what information is needed, retrieve the right patient data, interpret the clinical evidence, compare findings with guidelines, and decide whether follow-up action are required. That is why an agentic workflow is useful. The agent can select appropriate tool, retrieve patient record, vitals, labs, visits, history, guidelines, reason over retrieved evidence, decide clinical risks and urgency, and many more. So the solution summary is like the Medicare follow-up agent follows a region, then tool, then observation, then action kind of workflow. The architecture is like that. The first is the data layer. The project uses a structured patient dataset containing anonymized clinical snapshots. Each patient records includes demographic, diagnosis, and all other things. Then we are having the tool layers. Then we'll have the agent layer. So in agent layer, agent is implemented using Google ADK and MCP supports. The agent receives a goal, introspects available tools, and selects next tool and observe the results. Final one is reasoning layer, then interactive app layer, and this way it happens. So now let us come to the data. So for the time being, I have taken a structured data, and that is an Excel sheet with 18 features and 100%, and I have implemented something like this in a notebook. Like we are having medical flow up agent. So first we'll load the data, and I will do a little bit of data analysis here, like how many patients have missed and how many are remaining. Then we define the clinical tools, ADK, MCP servers, etc. And finally we'll come to then connect the Google ADK to fast MCP server. We are having MCP server here. So I have run this code already. So here already processing units of cell has been run. So for a single patient, it will look like in the very following, it will look like this. Okay, ADK runner. Then afterwards, for a single patient, it will ask for the user to enter the patient. So I have entered the patient ID. So with the patient ID, it is a success. Likewise, and the parse report is there, and all those things are there. Then there is a missed appointment follow-up to outreach the patient pipeline, and finally I'll have an interactive web app platform like this. Here you can have exploratory data analysis, then single patient analysis tool, and all those things. Likewise, anonymous follow-up is also there. So here also outreach patient and all those things, demographic, vitals, labs, medication, guidelines are there. And then follow-up. For follow-up, you can go for any of these patients, and then we'll have the follow-up. So this is all about this project. So yeah, follow-up is still running. Yeah. So there is a follow-up scheduled, SMS has been sent, EMR record shifts, and all those things are there.